Yo, it is Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets. Listen, man, it's Big Fan Breezy. I mean, shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. I'm a big fan. Y'all know that. And yeah, man, my guy Jalen Wilson might be ready for big minutes early. You know, which I'm cool with. I don't want, as long as it don't interfere with Cam Thomas minutes. If Jock Vaughn could find a way to play Cam Thomas and play Jalen Wilson, this young team doing something. This young team is doing something. I think we a good team by doing this. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Holy shit! I ain't gonna shout the blowing shit. I'm a fan low key. Shout to Uncle Freezy, but I definitely be looking for you to troll shit. I be seeing things being moved around. I seen you over there with the We Talk Man. So I'm like, I went to the beginning and I seen you said that we gonna win the championship. Ever since then, I was on your heels. I be in your chat, see you with Big Tone. I'm like, what? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I kick up dust when I see Nick fans just cause I got this podcast called KVN Who Run the City, the podcast. And oh shit, unpopular opinion sports in there. Nah, I'm about to get both of y'all in the building. This panel about to be fire. This is crazy. This is what it is. Heart of the City Tuesday nights, 8:30, talking about all of the teams in the city. That's the Nets, that's the Knicks, that's the Rangers, that's the motherfucking Jets, the Giants, the Mets, the Yankees. Shout out to Heart of the City. I think it come on tonight. Shout out to Blorish Tears. This dude is one of the more consistent vloggers I ever seen. This nigga be putting in work. Yo,
What's good, boss?
yo, man. I'm out here just talking.
Grinding.
Yeah. I was talking about these rookies too, man.
Yeah, man.
On Sunday, Jalen Wilson, Noah Clowney, and Derek Whitehead,
Yeah,
they
y'all did y'all
had
thing.
they was in the front of the Barclays. You know what I'm saying? So they pulled up like trying to meet and greet. Like this the
Yeah.
new look Nets. Everybody's over the KD Kyrie era. We don't care about them no more, man.
Yeah,
They
y'all doing
don't,
y'all
they,
thing.
don't- they don't love us. You
Nah,
know what
they
I'm
ain't.
saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, they never loved y'all, bro. They just wanted to go somewhere and take over. And then when they couldn't take over, you know what I'm saying?
That's a
You know,
fair assessment. That's a fair
let,
assessment.
let
They
me
came here, they did what they wanted, and they and left.
yeah.
I can't even be mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it like I was mad, but I ain't mad no more. You know what I mean? And
Nah,
Mike
look how y'all
personal, you
came
know what
up.
I mean?
Look how y'all came up, though. I mean, when you
Mm-hmm.
look at the roster now, it may not be as top heavy, but it's
Mm-hmm.
definitely deep, though. You
Mm-hmm.
know what
You
I'm
got
saying?
Ian. Yeah, you got Ian Begley. He goes since draft night. And Nets rookie Jalen Wilson has spent most of his time in Brooklyn. This is my child. This is. I'm gonna put my shit to it, but this is his words. This is Jalen Wilson's words for the Brooklyn. How he feels about being in Brooklyn. He says, "This is my job now. So I feel like if I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it the right way." And
Right.
that's meeting everybody, building a relationship with everybody. He probably ain't say it like that,
Yeah,
but
but yeah.
shout out to Jalen Wilson. Again, this is the total opposite, Uncle Freezy, to what happened, in my opinion, with KD and Kyrie. Jalen Wilson is showing enthusiasm for being a Nets player, and
Right.
that's what we need. With all of the media stuff going on with KD and Kyrie, you already know I won't walk you through it, but you see what's happening with the media right now. They love the Nets. They
Yeah.
love Mikal Bridges. Shout out to my guy Leaf in the building.
Why wouldn't they love the Nets?
Hold on. They love Mikal Bridges going to the Liberty game, showing support for the WNBA. Let's talk about it. They love Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges on the USA team right now. They love the fact that Jalen Wilson is cool with Jacque Vaughn because they both went to the same college. I'm saying too much in front of a Knicks fan. Hold on. Shout out to Uncle Freezy, man. One of the most consistent vloggers out here when it come down to just content, period. You know what I'm saying? I watch this guy be on every day. I'm like, wow, yo, this consistency I'm going for. Like, but it's hard to do. So anybody who be, you know what I mean, putting in that elbow grease, like Uncle Freezy, I got big respect for, man. Shout out to you. I watched you in Big Tone the other day. That was fire.
That's
man.
my guy. That's my guy. I watched y'all clip on I can't remember if it was on Instagram or on TikTok, but I watched y'all clip, man. Yo, I love it, bro.
Yeah, Uncle Big Tone, my guy, man. He's another one that's very consistent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I appreciate him. I appreciate you. Y'all actually motivate me to
he ain't taking no shorts either. You ain't gonna talk that talk about Miami, bro. Not with him around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'll be trying to start shit. Y'all be ignoring my trolls. Y'all was ignoring my trolls, man. I had some good trolls for you in Big Tone. I asked y'all to talk about the Pat Riley, how y'all feel about the, because I talk shit, but you really got to know basketball when you talk to you and Big Tone and vloggers like you and Leaf too, man. Shout out to Leaf, man. He know basketball. What's up with you, Leaf, man? How you doing, bro?
Nothing. I'm just saying, like all the stuff that's going on about the Nets or whatever, and Mikal Bridges. I'm like, yo, ain't no need for nobody to give us no attention. I'm looking for us not to get no attention, bro. The less attention that we get, the better for me.
All right, hold on. Can I say this to Uncle Freezy real quick? Your Uncle Freezy, listen, man. All of this stuff about Mikal Bridges might leave 2 years later and link up with Jalen Brunson. Let's get that out the way. That's not happening. Okay, the friendship that they have is happening far as them on the same team. On the USA team, that's it. Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson, they came there together. They're going to leave together. Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, they came together. They're going to leave together. I mean, I can't predict the future for real, but Cam Johnson didn't get a 4-year contract for nothing, and Mikal Bridges got a nice contract. So I think they're going to be teammates forever. I mean, Mikal Bridges will never be a Knicks player ever in his life.
I want to add to that by saying
the Knicks don't want Mikal Bridges.
The Knicks fans want Mikal Bridges.
Nah, that's a nice to have. That's like, man, I'm driving. Like, I got a Mercedes and a BMW, but I would really like to have a Porsche right now. If you ask me if I wanted a Ferrari, I'd be like, hell yeah.
Y'all can't have RJ and Mikal, so y'all would just give up on y'all RJ draft. That's crazy.
What I think, bro, I think the Knicks fans have found a direction that they would like to go in, and they going all in on chemistry. It's not a good direction because it's the Knicks, but it's a direction nonetheless. But I would like to say, now that we are talking about that USA team, I think with everything that happened with Ja Morant and Zion, I think somebody on that team, the NBA is looking to looking to be like the next guy. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. We already know who it is.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it may be Edwards, it may be Ben Caro, it may be a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys on that team potentially.
Yeah, no, I call it the come up team. Pause.
Because a lot of those guys are young. They ain't getting in no mess or whatever. They doing what they supposed to do, and I think this is the underlining is what happened to Ja Morant and Zion Williamson this past season is more of an underlining on what on the pros and cons on what an NBA athlete, especially a young black athlete.
too much too fast.
It's obviously too much too fast, because if you look at it, it was at a point where they teams respectively was number 1 and number 2 in the West. A lot of people don't remember that. So like my thing is just like, yo, these are the two guys that was looking like at some point in the time, but having the keys and the popularity to be the next guys. That way, the LeBrons and the KDs and the Stephs could basically get the fuck out and go elsewhere, while these dudes could just take over the league. But that seemed to be going left with
yeah, but listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Steph not going out like no chump, man. Steph's trying to compete until you leave, man. I ain't gonna hold.
Listen, I think Steph done ran the gauntlet, bro. He done ran around a whole bunch of illegal screens in the last 10 years, and they ain't call him, bro. Like, it is what it is, man. Like, well, I'm not gonna beat it upside the head, but my thing is somebody on that USA team is it's a group of guys.
All
it's a group. Yeah, somebody on that USA team is going to be the face of this league in a couple of years.
I'm with you, Leaf. I just want unpopular opinion to say something. He jumped on the panel. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, man. What's good?
What's going on, bro?
I see both of y'all. What's good?
What's good, Leaf?
Pop, what's up
with y'all, man?
What's going on?
Man, maintaining, man. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Yo, you coming on tonight at Heart of the City at 8:30? You gonna be there?
Yeah, you already know, man.
All right, just shout, dude. Let them know your show about tonight. Let them know.
Yeah, 8:30, Heart of the City, man. You know, we talk all New York City area teams: Giants, Jets, Yankees, Mets, Knicks, Syracuse College, NBA, WNBA, you name it. We gonna be on there tonight, man. Talking Giants, Jets. Gonna get into the Knicks and the Nets, of course, man. Y'all talking about it right now.
You ain't gonna have time. As soon as you say the Knicks, bro. As soon as you say the Knicks, we gonna flood your joint. As soon as you say Knicks,
as soon as you say the Knicks, it's gonna be a L game. It's gonna be one of them L screens, bro. If you say the Nets, then you up.
Yeah. Why that? Let me ask.
Hold on. I'm gonna ask Uncle popular opinion, and I want to ask Uncle Freezy. I want to ask Uncle Freezy, the whole thing of with the Villanova team, right? Because I didn't hear you respond to that. I know you know about it. We don't gotta go there. But you don't think that I'm just making this out of thin air, or it's really something that the Knicks fans and the Knicks team want?
No. It's if you line up what actually happened versus the rumor and innuendo on social media, they don't line up, right? Mm-hmm. And this is the reason why I say that. The Knicks have been a good team for 3 years. The 1 year last year, we didn't make the playoffs because we had 3 injuries at the point guard spot. We had Kemba out, Derrick Rose out, Quickly was injured and then played bad for a little bit. Right, we had to move Alec Burks off the bench, the small forward off the bench to the point guard spot. So we didn't have a good season, man. We still won 37 games. Right, last year we were on our way to the playoffs before Josh Hart. Right, we didn't need.
No, y'all wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, y'all wasn't, bro.
He said, "No, y'all wasn't."
Yeah, Josh Hart. Hold on. No.
Hey, let me
hold on, Uncle Freezy. Do you know the record?
Y'all was at the bottom.
Josh Hart got there?
At the bottom of the playoffs when Josh Hart got there.
No, bro. Let me tell you something. I'm a Knicks fan, bro. I know what I'm talking about, bro.
Let
me tell you something. The Knicks. 3 years ago, the Knicks finished the last 20 games of the season 16-4. 2 years ago, in a bad season, we finished the season 12-8. And last year, we finished the regular season 12-8. So to look at the Knicks record and just assume that if we wouldn't have got Josh Hart, means we wouldn't have made the playoffs.
Bro, you got two dominant players that y'all got. It ain't just about Josh Hart.
No, it's not about Josh. But what I'm here to tell you, just like for instance, respect to the Brooklyn Nets. Let me establish that. Right? I don't want to get into like the cat fight of, you know what I'm saying, who uniforms is ugly and all of that stuff. All that stuff.
They're gonna be Thanos versus Hawk.
But you said for the last 3 years they've been a good team. But how can you be a good team with the losing record the last 2 years?
Who had a losing record last year?
Last year, y'all had a losing record. Y'all was under 500.
They didn't. Chill.
Relax, bro.
I'm not talking about this playoffs. I'm talking about you talking
about the year before last. We was 37-45.
That's a losing record. That's a losing record.
Yo, if your top 3-point guards was out, would y'all have had a winning record?
Bro, even when y'all got those players.
What was Golden State record without Steph Curry?
Hold on, right there. Hold on. 2 things. Yo, P-Hut. Hold on, right there. That's where I wanted to change the conversation to the point guard and what it means to the impact of winning right now. Because what I'm realizing is the Knicks
came right back and y'all sat him on a bench
Hold on. Yo, hold on, Pierre. Because without Brunson, they weren't what they were, and they are what they are because of Brunson. And I'm saying that because
no, I can't say that. I could say that he was a good piece. Like he kept them in contention. But when Josh Hart got there, every Knicks fan know that they said it. They team changed around. He gave y'all boosts. He gave y'all them.
What I'm saying is
Josh Hart definitely did do that, bro.
Right,
sure.
but what I'm saying is how essential is the point guard to winning basketball? Like all of you see, you hold on. You see how right now they talking about positionless basketball, and big man could take the the 18 more than the 18-footer and take 3-pointers and shit like that. Hold on. So I'm saying that to say you still need a point guard. Regardless of them saying it's positionless, you need a point guard to facilitate and manage and be the general, kind of like the extension to the coach.
Brunson is the general of that team.
Well, I would to answer that question in today's NBA, I would go as far as saying you need a point guard to either do something majorly on offense, bro, whether it pertains to scoring or facilitating. I don't think it has to be a score.
And Brunson controls the
offense.
But to continue what I'm saying, bro, I don't think you necessarily need a point guard to do both, because a lot of times, bro, like if you look at certain situations, the Nuggets, who just won the whole thing, they point guard is not their primary playmaker. They center is. You know what I'm saying?
But still, he is one of they go real.
But he is one of their go-to
downplay
scorers.
what Jamal Murray do for real.
No, I'm not downplaying it, but he is one of their go-to scorers. I will say that. Like you go to what's the team? You go to like Boston. Their point guard is a point guard that's defensively sound. When we talk about Marcus Smart, who they just lost,
right?
Defensively sound.
Yo, hold on. Do the whole panel agree that losing Marcus Smart for Boston was a loss for them?
Yes. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Big time.
Yes.
Absolutely. I definitely agree with that.
Yo, what is that?
Somebody had to shoot.
What's going on?
That's it.
Somebody
mute that.
Somebody was taking that mac and cheese out the oven. That pan was too hot.
Oh no. But what I'm saying is, but you're absolutely right. A point guard's role on any team, no matter what he's doing, whether it's defensively, whether it's offensively, whether as the playmaker, whether as a go-to scorer, whether as a go-to shooter.
I agree with you. Yes.
They roll. They at some point they're gonna have to come up, and they roll gonna have to be physically much more sound than anything. I think on no team you can't have a point guard that's out there to just a completely minus on the court. You can't have that. But in the case of the Knicks, obviously Brunson.
Y'all needed one. Y'all needed a point guard. Y'all already had the scorers. Y'all already.
So hold on. Let me hold on. On that note. Hold on. I want to ask Uncle Freezy. In your opinion, Uncle Freezy, how long did the Knicks need a point guard before Brunson? How many seasons?
Probably
a long time.
Probably
like 30 years.
Yeah, probably easily.
I'll say back to 2010. Like
nah. And listen, when we talking about when we talking about the Duhans and the Ray Feltons, and so I look at them.
They were good point guards to me.
But I look at them though as the substitute teacher type point guards. Right, like for instance, I could think back to a time.
Oh, man.
I could think back to a time where the Nets, right, were not making the NBA Finals before Jason Kidd.
Right, that's a fact.
We had Marbury. Marbury was nice though.
And Marbury was nice, but he was not.
And when Jason Kidd left,
he was that. But he wasn't the piece to take them.
The same shit.
He was good in a small pond. They was 30 wins with him at the helm.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's have that conversation. What's the difference between Kidd and Marbury?
The difference between Kidd and Marbury is leadership. That's the difference.
Yeah, because Marbury was different
Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd, you look at all of the things that them Jason Kidd teams did not have. They did not have a half court set at all.
No.
So
they did not have a half court set
at all. Nah, he was a
facilitator
too, bro. That's
Hold on.
Let me finish.
Hold on, now. Unpopular opinion. Go ahead.
Let me finish.
I want to have a popular opinion and talk about Marbury as a score, but go ahead, though. Finish.
Right. But Jason Kidd as a leader on both sides of the ball, being the go-to facilitator, being the guy that rebound at 6'4", push the break and everything, bro. And facilitate, and being a defensive guy, being a defensive guy at the one.
Right, I think he averaged like 2, 3 steals.
And leading that charge.
He did. I think that
and leading that charge, most of what they did was off of defense because they was a fast break open court team.
That's right. No, but nah, you cooking now. Hold on, I want to hear what unpopular opinion is going to say, but I'm gonna say something to that. But I don't want to skip unpopular opinion. Go ahead, unpopular opinion. You saying that Marbury is a better scorer?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, of course he was.
All right, so I don't know where he at, but look, what I'm saying is that you're right. We were a transition team because of kids' defense at the point, starting the fast break.
Yeah, like, and rebound.
I think that's the trajectory of the Brooklyn Nets now. Us having DSJ trying to have a healthy Ben Simmons, like we trying to, you can't duplicate what Kid did, but we definitely trying to have that success.
All right. Let's hold on. Before we go further, I want you to answer the simple questions. What half court set do we have other than giving goals and running off running?
You don't know that yet. It's a new team. You won't know that until training camp.
Yeah, you're right. We won't know that's the training camp, but just like hypothetically speaking, with the roster that we have currently constructed, what half court set do we have?
Who the Nets or the Knicks?
The Nets.
The Nets.
Yeah, that's a running gun team, bro.
Thank you. That's and this is what I've been trying to say all summer long. I said, with Ben Simmons want to push the pace. He's the best passer on our team and still a top 5 passer in the league.
But you gotta remember. I think that position right there gonna be rotated about 2-3 times because you still got. If Ben Simmons, you could keep on switching him to the 3. You could put Dinwiddie back at the point guard here and there. It's a lot they could do, and then it's
a whole lot. You absolutely right. It's a whole lot they could do. But listen, listen. If Ben Simmons is at the 4, then now you got him basically anchoring the defense at the 4 because he's down. On defense, and now you got him rebounding and throwing it out, and you basically got him.
So Ben Simmons is not a good perimeter defender.
Yes, he is.
He's
but you want him more. But you want him more in the paint because he can rebound just as good.
Nah. I'm gonna be honest. I want him to guard the best perimeter offensive player. Like
you do want him to play the passing lanes, but
I want him guarding. Look, Leaf. Only reason why I'm saying, hold on, Leaf. Look.
Him and Mikal should be guarding the best players on the team.
And the reason why I say that is because Ben Simmons quotes said, they make it seem like hitting the 3 is so much, so important. I do all the other things in basketball. And what I'm saying with the Brooklyn Nets, all the other things is you playing that great perimeter defense. You could be the main guy guarding everybody on the perimeter, and you know what I'm saying, and utilize.
I got a rebuttal for that.
Right. Okay, of course you do. But on the second, because the thing is, I don't want Mikal Bridges to be obligated to be the number 1 guy on defense and offense. You feel what I mean? We all know Mikal Bridges. I see him.
Bro, I don't know how much you think Mikal is gonna be taking a little bit.
Ben Simmons can't be your primary point guard.
But
I don't think so.
Why not?
Ben Simmons can be a. He can be a.
He's been at his whole career. What are you talking about?
He could be a break starter. He could be a facilitator.
He's been a facilitator. Bro, he's been the point guard since he got in the league. They just
Pop. You thinking in the half court set? Right?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and transition opportunities. And transition opportunities off of defensive stops, off of defensive rebounds. He's that all day and some in a bag of chips.
Right.
Yeah, hold on, bro. I feel you. I know you ready to rebuttal. Let me just let me finish this. What I'm saying is, right, far as the way this team is constructed, we got a lot of wingspan. You know what I mean? We banking on our defense. We look like on the offensive side of the ball, we want to try to focus on transition, making sure we get the rebound. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. Play good defense, and the rebound's easier to get. I think that's the kind of what the Brooklyn Nets look like to me, and that's why I put and another thing to what Ron C said. He said Kid, he helped Kenyon Martin bloom. Marbury wasn't feeding Kmart that much when he was a rookie. Now, my question to y'all, everybody, Nets fans, asked the question: can Ben Simmons and Nick Claxton be on the floor at the same time? So what I'm saying is, who can help Nick Claxton bloom? Who's a play? Because you seen him get busy with Harden when he was catching all those oops. You feel what I'm saying? Who's a player that can play well with Claxton? I think that's the direction we're gonna go next time we get serious about a point guard. Cause Spencer Dinwiddie up for extension 4 years, 128 million.
I think it's Ben Simmons.
It's not paying him that. Like it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Well, here's the thing. Now about Ben Simmons playing the passing lanes, I agree. If he wasn't coming off this back injury, that's what I would agree with. So I would like to have him more as a roamer, obviously more at that 4th spot
and
as a roamer. And just
people not thinking, right? People not
like,
thinking.
What if we need Claxton to score the ball more? Who can help him bloom?
If you need Claxton to score the ball more, that means you got too many half court sets, because that's going to be a half court. That's going to be the dude that's going to be taking most of the shots in the half court set.
But you gotta make the painted threat. You can't make every time you're trying to score the ball like an outside or mid range or 3-pointer.
I'm aware of that.
That's why I'm saying Ben Simmons can't be your primary point guard. That's the whole point I'm trying to make.
Why can't he?
In the half court set, you can sag off him. You can sag off him, and you can double.
That's what I'm talking about.
But Pop, you got to think of the things that he added. When he give up the ball, he pretty much the only person setting screens and trying to get in the dunk box and trying to make plays for everybody else. You got to look at the pluses. He can still get both feet in the paint just off the simple fact that they do play off of him. You know what I'm saying? So
in the paint,
I get that he's a complete shooting liability in terms of the jump shot. I understand that. But the things that he adds.
So, but y'all talking about playing him and Claxton at the same time.
Yeah, like because
that can't shoot from the outside. That's the problem.
I don't know. They say Claxton working on his midi.
Bro, you don't need.
No, you got that lineup for defense.
Oh,
that's
you
what
need
got that
shooting.
For.
Don't tell me.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all something. Let me ask the panel something.
You got a bunch of shooters around them.
P Hood, I'm gonna ask you first, P Hood. Matter of fact, how much do y'all contribute the off season to the players working on their game? Now we seen what Clax did over the summer and what he did last season. Do y'all think he work on his mid range? Because he know he's on. Now let me make my point.
That's what
the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is the reason why I'm saying this is because role wise he knew that he was going to not be an offensive guy for the most part because he had Kyrie and KD on his team. But now the way the team is constructed, they may come to him a little more for the pick and roll, the pick and pop, pick and slip. You feel what I mean? And that being said, I think he might average a good 14 points this season. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving him 14 and 10. You know, he averaged shy 10 points or 10 points last season. I'm thinking he's going to score a little
he
more.
Averaged 12 points last year.
Huh?
I think he averaged 12 last year, bro.
12?
Yeah, man.
I think we should see more of that, or I think we should see the same or more what we see.
Only reason why I say Ben Simmons is the best player to as far as open up, make Claxton a better player is because Ben Simmons can generate a lot of steals, man. And with Claxton is a center that can run the floor. Not too many centers in the league can run.
Right. Yeah. And if I may, I just want to interject. And I'm not a Nets fan, but I do watch a lot of Nets games. What I'll say to the Nets fan base is it sound like y'all have champagne problems, bro. It sound like y'all are like, the champagne ain't cold enough. You know what I'm saying? The VIP, the caviar. This ain't the type of caviar that I like, right? And the reason why I say that, and no disrespect, right? But when you have a guy that's on the verge of being a Kawhi Leonard type and Mikal Bridges, right? And then you also have a guy in Cam Johnson who's the modern prototype of what every team want. A big stretch four that can guard some threes, most fours, and some tiny fives that can shoot the three, and for the most part stay healthy. I think y'all bugging out with this whole what Ben Simmons thing gonna do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just let Ben Simmons, you know what I'm saying, operate in the fringes.
Because I already know what we get out of them, though. You already know what you're going to get out of those two.
But I understand that. But what I'm saying is is you know what you've been. What I'm saying is these dudes, both of these two dudes are on the cusp of becoming stars in this league, like real bona fide stars.
Are you
not no
listening
fake
to yourself
stars
right now? Right, you talking about a player, right? So
Which player?
So you talking about Ben Simmons, right? So I look
No,
at it
I'm talking
like
about
he's
Mikal
talking about
Bridges.
Cam Johnson.
no,
Cam Johnson
but
and Mikal
he
Bridges.
said leave Ben Simmons basically like he's not even a part of the picture. Basically,
No.
No. He's not saying that. I know what he's saying.
Is allow
He's
Ben
saying,
Simmons to be
yeah,
complimentary to these guys that.
Yes,
right,
that's exactly.
right.
That's what I'm talking about. All you need Ben Simmons to do is what he was doing since a rookie. That's what you need. You need 15.
So you and I agree. So we agree.
You need at least 13 to 15 points, 8 and 8 a game. If he could give you that still, 8 and 8, 8 assists, 8 rebounds, and some points, you got a good team. But
I would always also add if you can keep Ben Simmons healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you only haven't been healthy because of black problem. And everybody thinking that, right? He had the surgery right during the season. He's been sitting out, just exercising and working on it.
That's not what I'm saying, boss. What I'm saying to you is that wing players, wing defenders, not just Ben Simmons, but wing defenders in general, often stay hurt. It's not a Ben Simmons thing.
What?
It's a Kawhi Leonard thing. How often is Kawhi Leonard healthy?
You talking about
what about
nigga
Paul
that
George?
had leg problems coming into the league, bro.
So now you saying all wing defenders stay healthy.
Who else you talking about? You talking about players like Paul George. He don't be healthy, but they play for the same team.
Yeah.
Right.
You talking about players like
right.
that.
So Paul George didn't get injured.
Simmons, though,
right. Paul George didn't get injured before he went to the Clippers.
Let me ask you this though, right? Let me ask you
this.
No,
I'm just asking. Just
when
you saying Paul George,
injured, right?
Paul George didn't get hurt before he played for the Clippers.
When those two got injured, right?
So, but you saying Paul George didn't get hurt before he came to the Clippers?
Yeah, he did.
But he still was an older
player, bro.
That's why I'm just trying to express
Ben Simmons
this
only
thing. I'm
25, 26 years old, bro.
I understand your point, bro, but what I'm saying is wing defenders get hurt, bro. It's not just Ben Simmons.
Bro,
look at OG
Bridges is
Anunoby.
the wing defender. What is you talking about?
He the outlier. He the outlier. He the one dude that don't.
Is different.
But what about Cam
How
Johnson?
Say he different, right? When you going up.
What about Cam Johnson? Does Cam Johnson stay healthy?
You got a person.
He had 2 seasons where he said he was pretty much 60 games, but he did get injured. Like I think last season actually.
What I'm saying is the job that they ask him to do. These dudes sacrifice their body, bro. The job they ask these dudes to do cause a lot of these dudes to either get major injuries or play through nagging injuries all season. You asking a 6'8", 6'7", 6'8" dude to guard 2s, 3s, and 4s all game, right?
He's big enough and fast enough. Hell yeah,
right.
That's what you in the NBA for,
right? I agree with you, but what I'm saying to you is I'm not saying that Ben Simmons is injury prone. I said if you listen to me, I said you got to keep him healthy. Right. I never said that he was injury prone.
That's the big thing right there.
Hold on. I wanted to say something.
Well, I want to ask the homie, how do you suggest you keep a player like Ben Simmons healthy? Do you rest him? Do you not play him certain games? Do you put him on a minutes limitation? I mean, like, tell me how you would keep a guy like Ben Simmons healthy. I think the Ben Simmons has not been healthy in like what 4 or 5 years.
Nah, that's a stretch, bro. It's 2 years.
Yeah, it's like 2 years.
2 years, bro. And it's only been a season and a half, bro. You doing too much right now. It's only been a season and a half.
Right, the player he got here.
Come on, bro.
Right, hold on, look. He got here at the tail end of a trade, right? The tail end season of a trade. Then he missed that whole. He ain't missed the whole season. He played, but you know what happened. And then
when
so it's like a season.
When the Nets did find out that he had his injury, he didn't.
Right, hold on. But again, I hear y'all harping on Ben Simmons and shout to him, but we still not sure if he's actually going to be healthy and playing. I did want to speak on Cam Johnson because I don't feel like he get enough recognition. I do feel like Cam Johnson is a player that's on the USA team, and that shouldn't be overlooked. You know, everybody's talking about every other player. They're talking about Austin Reeves and Anthony Edwards and Tyrese Halliburton. When I see Cam Johnson's stat sheet, Yeah, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. They both they out there hooping. But Cam Johnson, the thing that it's easy to get overlooked because I guess those other players have bigger roles on their team. And Cam Johnson is only on the USA team because his role is about to get bigger. He averaged 16.8 in that last 28 games for the Nets. I think we see more of that. I'm on record saying that he's going to be a 20-point scorer, and I believe he's going to get
I think 18 plus probably. I think
he's going to be able to shoot a good 10 to 15 times a game. And I think the name of the game for the Brooklyn Nets is to be efficient. Shout to Barry. We can learn that from KD. You know, again, I just want to say this real quick, and I want to hear the panel. When I watched the Nets, when it was KD, Kyrie, and Harden, we were one of the better offenses, and we didn't need the rebound because we never miss, or we hardly miss. Now I'm saying that to say our style of play has changed. We don't play the same way. We're not a potent offensive team like that. If we could hang our hats on defense, we're in good shape. The new look Nets is a different team or style of winning. Don't look at us as winning the same way we won the last time. You feel what I mean? We're going to win a different way. So that's why, you know, the new look Nets is exciting. While I was talking about Jalen Wilson, he's somebody who played 4 years in college. He was averaging 22. He got wild accolades. I can't name them all, but he was part of the summer league, like best summer league player or something like that. He was like the last man on the roster. But so what? You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you see, I said Jalen Wilson will get big minutes this first season. I feel like big minutes for Jalen Wilson is 10 to 15 minutes. I think he's gonna get some valuable minutes. Valuable minutes. 15 minutes. I'm saying 10 to 15 minutes, and that can change. I think you're going to see him more on the Nets roster than the G League. I think he's going to get minutes. You know, Cam Thomas, he will have the summer league co-MVP with Obi Toppin that season when he was a rookie, right? And I'm saying that to say that Cam Thomas got minutes. We as fans wanted him to get more minutes, but he got minutes. You feel what I'm saying? So that being said, I feel like Jalen Wilson is going to get minutes. He wasn't the co-MVP, but he definitely impressed Jacques Vaughn, in my opinion. Jacques Vaughn was at the Summer League games with Cam Thomas and Royce O'Neal showing support to the team. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I like the rookies about to get minutes. I just wanted to read this comment by Ron C. He said, I don't know, bro. Look at Rondo. He couldn't shoot and was a winning player, and Ben Simmons is 10 times bigger and faster. So my thing with Ben Simmons is we're going to be cautious. You know, he's going to play. I'd rather him play 41 games max than 60 games.
If he healthy,
you know what I'm saying? 65 games half-ass.
If he's healthy, he got to play, bro. It's simple, bro. If he's healthy, that type of player, you talking about out.
But some players play through injury. Some players don't. I don't think Ben Simmons is a player that plays through injury.
Two-time All-Star. Nah, you gotta play. If you healthy this summer, you gotta play.
I don't want to sit them out. I'm saying that as far as injuries, I don't have knowledge to say when they should play. Bro. I don't know the science of it, but I do know if you're supposed to ask a player, are you ready to go? If you see that hesitance in the player, you say, nah, you good, don't play, because you don't want to aggravate an injury that you know was there. But if you see this guy's ready to play, you know, I seen a comment saying that he's ripped and he's ready to play and this and that, then all right, cool, let him play. You know what I'm saying? I'm for it. I think as a fan, the Nets fans deserve to see our stars play. We got 100 games from KD and Kyrie in 4 seasons. We want to see the main guys play, and I think that's why Mikal Bridges is such a great fit for the Brooklyn Nets fans. And
he a franchise player, bro.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, he the franchise player, bro. And the thing is with the Nets roster, I just want to say this, man. Nets fans everywhere, if you watching, first of all, make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, turn all your notifications on, and support your Nets content, because ESPN and other major platforms and outlets are not going to give the Brooklyn Nets type of coverage.
We got 11 games, man. Right. That's wild. Right. We got 11 national games, Uncle Freezy. Y'all got 25. Right. We got 11.
Right. No doubt.
And support because ESPN not.
You know they come on, bro.
We got 11 games, bro. We had Katie and Kyrie on our team. We had wild national games.
Bro, ESPN shoot get up out of Brooklyn and they don't even talk about the Nets.
That's crazy.
That's
they
crazy,
don't
bro.
like New York for some reason.
They 20 blocks away and they don't even. They 20 blocks away.
They talk about this a lot on Heart of the City. They be hating on the New York area market for real.
Right. And the other thing I wanted to say briefly too is as a Nets fan, don't get caught up at the top end of the roster. When you look at the roster and you see names like Darius Baisley and Lonnie Walker and Dennis Smith and names like Cam Thomas and names like that. Listen, I know Mikal Bridges is now the franchise player. And listen, he is going to be really, 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 really good, right? But don't sleep on the rest of the roster. And also, I want to say this. If you're a Brooklyn Nets fan, you should be excited about this upcoming season because teams like Milwaukee, they don't look impossible to beat no more. Milwaukee look like that team that I can listen as a Knicks fan. I can't wait to get my hands on Milwaukee, bro. Right? Them teams like Milwaukee, Boston, Philadelphia. Bro.
We see them in the first 10 games. And I know this your first time here. I love Cam Thomas for one. Two, I checked out Darius Baisley and I seen a whole highlight reel of him blocking perimeter jumpers. I'm like, wow. This is the difference from last season to this season. Jacques Vaughn had a lot of say in the players that he wanted on this roster, and Darius Baisley is one of them for sure.
Darius Baisley act like he from Fort Greene, bro. I swear to God, bro. We be watching him play. I'm like, man, you from New York?
Darius Baisley, and Jalen Wilson. Those are Jacques Vaughn. I think you're gonna see them get minutes. I think Jacques Vaughn favored those guys. And Cam Thomas is a fan favorite. Not sure if he, if what's gonna happen. He had an interview on Shoes Show. Shout out to him. Like and subscribe, and subscribe to Uncle Freezy Blanche his show as well. And Cam Thomas, this is the most he ever spoke since he been on the team. You know what I mean? But he was well spoken. He spoke big confidence into the coach and Sean Marks. So I think he is going to get big minutes. Otherwise, trade him because you can't tell me he's not a player that's going to. You know what I'm saying? He's staying in the NBA. If he don't play for the Brooklyn Nets, the NBA still want him on the team. Trust me, I know it.
What would y'all get for him though? Because
I don't entertain such conversations because I want Cam Thomas to get minutes because we drafted him and I have a firm belief
he run up for 6th man of the year.
He a bucket, right? He a bucket, right?
Yeah, I have a firm belief that the part of the winning formula in the NBA is building from the draft. Anytime I look at besides the Lakers with LeBron and AD, which was an anomaly because LeBron is a GM and a player. We know this now. Right. Besides that, yes, you build from the draft and you win from there. That is part of the winning formula. It's not really. I'm not really trying to debate it. I want to just talk basketball, but I don't really want to debate it because it's just a lot of examples of it. It's a lot of examples of teams winning from the draft, championships. Yeah.
Yo, Breezy, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
Which rookie class you think it will have the biggest impact on the Nets this season?
Well, you said which rookie? What?
I got an answer for that.
Jalen Wilson, bro. I think so.
He said which rookie going to be the Jalen Wilson. I think Noah Clowney going to the G League for real.
I like
they saying
Whitehead, right? Yeah.
They said Whitehead might be ready he should be ready going into training camp. So I don't know.
He's probably the most talented out of that.
He's the most talented.
Darrick right about that. Change the he going to. I was scoring. I think
Jalen Wilson is the most prepared already. He looked like he already an NBA player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't want to get excited for Darrick Whitehead, but I'm not gonna lie. I got a lot of I think that young man is going to be a great basketball player. You know what I mean? I just didn't know if he was going to be ready for start of the season.
What, Jalen Wilson, like 6'9", 6'10"?
6'8", yeah. I think he like
something like that.
Yeah.
He played bigger, though. He played bigger. That dude got hard.
Is he hurt?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Jalen Wilson. I just think the the toughness depends on, you know, Jacque Vaughn being the biggest voice in the locker room, and I think he is. You know, I think at the end of the day, Mikal Bridges, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I seen Paul Podcast P and Jackie Moon, they pressed him. They like, yo, you know, you got the keys to the city. You know what I'm saying? You know, you the man of the team. You know what I mean? How you feel about it? You know, Mikal Bridges was shy owning it. He, you know, was like, yo, you know, I want all my team to eat. You know, I want to be a triple-double player. You know, he said, I never got one in my life. I was close. I think, you know what I mean? I think I had 9 assists or 9 boards. And he said, if I knew that, I would have ran and got the board or some shit like that. But case in point is, he doesn't want to be this dominant player. And the Nets aren't successful having dominant players on the offensive side of the ball. So case in point is, hold on. Let me say this. We had 2 dominant scorers with KD and Kyrie scoring 30. They could get you that night, a game. Now I'm saying that to say I'd rather have 5 to 6 double-digit scorers opposed to 2 30-point scorers. Yeah, and I think that's what we get with the Brooklyn Nets this season. I can give you some right now. Hold on. You got Cam Thomas. You definitely got Mikal Bridges. You got Cam Johnson. You feel what I'm saying? I think Spencer going to get you a good. So people say all this shit about Spencer, but he's going to get you 12, 14 points. He's going to get you 12, 14 points. And Nick Claxton, I think he's going to get you that, you know what I'm saying, 14 points. So I think we got 5, 6 double-digit scorers right now.
Right.
No, I'm you know, but I wanted to. What about
Lonnie Walker's a sleeper too, bro.
Lonnie Walker, my fault. I forgot to mention Lonnie Walker.
Lonnie Walker is a sleeper, bro.
I think Lonnie Walker is the sleeper because a lot of fans don't know that
starting lineup.
He come from that Coach Pop system, and Jacque Vaughn used to be an assistant coach with the Spurs, so he's a great fit. I'm telling you, Jacque Vaughn handpicked the new roster. Everybody that was assigning, I think Jacque Vaughn had a say in the matter. And I think that's why we're going to be a team that you could see these teammates. There's going to be some of these teammates are going to stay together season after season. I know Nets fans seen a lot of teammates leave and they just here for 1 and done and 2 and done. You know what I mean? I know we ain't really care to see Patty Mills go, but you know what? When Patty Mills was here, he had a lot of heart, man. He was big juice in the Barclays. Now I'm saying, getting the crowd hype. So I just want to give a salute to my guy Patty Mills. You know, it was professional. It was nice knowing you, my guy. But I'm saying all that to say he came from the Spurs system, and you know what I'm saying. You see him work well with Jacque Vaughn. So expect more of that from Lonnie Walker. I think he's definitely a double-digit scorer. I forgot to mention him.
You know who y'all sleeping on, or may not have mentioned. And he's gonna be an integral part of this team, and he might start at the 4. Dorian Finney-Smith. Yep. Everybody in the NBA, like all of the podcasters that you know, the people that I rock with, all around the landscape. Shout out to them. We talk Mavs, we talk Hawks, and Big Tone, and everybody. Everybody that mentioned Dorian Finney-Smith wish they had a Dorian Finney-Smith.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The totally unselfish. He kind of like in that I'm not gonna say Dennis Rodman, but kind of like in that energy 4 role.
Like Draymond role almost.
Yeah.
Draymond, nah, you right.
He reminds me of
the dude that the stats don't matter. It's all about the team winning. Like you look at stat line, you be like, okay.
And he hit a big shot. He'll hit some big shots for you too.
And he'll guard anybody, bro. He will guard anybody in the NBA, bro. He don't back down from a soul, bro.
I want him to be the backup 5 because I feel like, you know, that's what we need help.
You can't have him as your back. You got. I love him at the 4 all the time.
But the backup 4, I want Cam Johnson to start, and I'm saying that to say
I want Cam Johnson to start as the 4.
But hold on, let me ask you this though: do y'all got Mikal Bridges at the small forward, or do y'all got him at the 2 guard? I got him at the small forward.
Who at the 2?
I got Mikal Bridges at the small forward. I don't have him as the 2 guard.
Ooh.
No, I think interesting. I think, like I said, I like the lineup of Ben Simmons, Dinwiddie, Mikal.
Ben Simmons,
Dinwiddie, Mikal,
relax,
and Cam Johnson and Nick Claxton. I think that's a crazy lineup, bro.
I think y'all will smother teams with that lineup.
I don't want Mikal.
Right, that's crazy.
You want Mikal at the 2 over the 3.
That lineup ain't gonna work. Simmons and Claxton, that lineup not gonna work, bro.
Bro, you're not even a
I agree.
You
need Simmons to come off the bench, man.
Yeah, he's coming off the bench. He's coming off the bench for sure. That spacing is gonna be ass.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Why is Mikal Bridges at the 2 instead of the 3? That is my question.
Nah, Mikal gotta be at the 3.
At the
I
3.
just said, I'm telling you, Ben Simmons, Dinwiddie, and Mikal.
Bro, he got him at the 3 too. Okay, so that's
what y'all talking about.
No, you good. You good.
You saying Dinwiddie at the 2? You saying Dinwiddie at the 2?
Dinwiddie plays at the 2 majority of his career, bro. And
no, that's
every
true.
time
That's
he
true.
comes to the Nets,
At
they
this
put
point,
him as the point guard.
at this point, I would start Cam over Simmons. That's so
Nah, bro. You just a Ben Simmons hater, bro. That's all you do.
That's true. That's true.
Come on, bro.
That's true,
all
Larry.
you do. And you're not even a team fan talking about. Come on, bro. You just like Kevin Durant. That's all.
Bro, he's ass.
That's all you like. He's an injured player that don't play.
No, you salty.
Come
on,
but
you gotta realize Ben Simmons, he ain't play, man. It's easy to just kick a man while he down. Know what I mean?
Like, but you was the same one kicking him down too, though.
I mean, bro, he wasn't on the Brooklyn Nets, man. He wasn't on my team, man. Like, I ain't give a
Bro, whenever I seen him play against the Nets, though, he was giving us that work in the playoffs. So I don't understand.
Yeah, like, why you wanted me to be on his side when he was giving us work? Like, I wasn't on his side. Now he on our team. Now he a good guy.
He a good guy now, bro. So let me ask you: you think this Brooklyn team can win 50 games?
I think to me, I think they can win 45 plus. You get what I'm saying? And that's what they projected to win.
Okay.
We need things to happen. We need things to go our way.
No, but to me,
and that's Cam Thomas.
Personally, I think if you going in with all these players healthy, and the Nets got way younger, and they was bad on defense last year because they had so many small players that can't guard. Every time they was switching up, it was a little defender guarding one of the best players.
You talking about Steph Curry?
Steph Curry guarding on the switch. You got to guard Jason Tatum,
Kyrie,
one of the best.
Who is going to be the Brooklyn Nets closer this year?
That's what I'm saying.
Mikal Bridges, you got Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. You got your scorers, bro.
Mikal's not a closer. He's not a closer, though. What are you talking about?
Not too many teams
I seen him hit a big 3 in the USA game.
That don't mean that you're a closer. If you hit a big 3, don't make you a closer. Bro. I'm talking about taking over a game.
Teams that got a good closers, bro. It's only like 4 or 5 good closers in the league, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
What?
I don't know. What is you talking about right now?
Yeah, that's it.
What are you talking about?
One of them always injured.
Yeah, and to my man point, that's an excellent point. Through the course of NBA history, bro, you never seen more than 10 teams in the league have an absolute closer.
Crazy closer, like come on.
Yeah.
The Sixers.
And if you want to be technical, Kevin Durant ain't a good closer. He ain't been there.
Oh, you're smoking crack, guy. You're smoking crack.
He's not a good
Royce O'Neal save Kevin Durant.
He's not. Name all his closing games.
Royce O'Neal save Kevin Durant. He ain't on our team.
He had like 11 points
LeBron in the finals. If you say KD's not a closer, you're smoking crack, my guy. Bro. Come on, man.
I want to take it there. I want to go that far.
I'm taking it there.
Yeah.
Bro, look at his last game.
Royce O'Neal did save him,
bro. He played
horrible. You think KD's not a closer? You I don't know what you're watching.
When he played for the Thunder, he played horrible.
Yeah, we got Royce O'Neal. Royce the right choice.
Y'all stacked, bro. What y'all
we got
bro? What y'all
a
talking
defense.
About?
We got
y'all got Cam Johnson, DFS.
I said we could get 45 wins, 50 wins. I think we could make a run for it.
With this, bro.
Uncle Freezy, do you know that we played the Knicks like in the last 2 seasons of the last 2 weeks of the season, and it's gonna have playoff implications?
Yeah, these two teams.
Breezy, let me say something real quick.
This NBA season gonna be different because a lot of games matter this year with that with that tournament shit. So I'm looking forward to it. A lot of teams that's probably not even good. You know, if you don't beat us, them teams in that tournament, you probably don't even get in the playoffs.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I would say the one thing Brooklyn might be missing is one other 3-point shooter. Yeah.
But you forgetting, right? You forgetting this though.
I think Gary Whitehead is our guy.
Was wilding in the summer league, and I think he might. And Amani Brooks might end his way on the roster. He's a good shooter.
He was. Armani Brooks is on fire. I seen him, man, and I think he want that second chance. The team, Brooklyn Nets identity is giving players a second chance, man. This is about redemption, man. You know what I'm saying? You could rebirth your career here, man. I think DSJ is gonna have a good year too. I just think that on the defensive side of the ball, we ironclad, man.
You like it? You like DSJ defense?
Yeah.
Hey man, don't sleep on DSJ defense, bro. And he's still an explosive athlete, bro.
Yeah. Now I think we need that.
I think the Nets can have like a top 5 defense,
bro. They got four defensive players in the top 25.
If you got that,
actually talked about this. But what my concern is just real quick. My concern is, look, I'm a Nets fan, but I'm objective. Breezy, you know that. I'm not going sugarcoat shit about this team. You know what I'm saying? My concern is when it comes to the offensive end of
scoring, right?
Ball, the scoring is going to be a problem, and that's what's going to separate the Nets from being a top 10 team, a top tier team, versus one that's probably going to be in the 6th, 7th range of the playoffs. So that's my concern. If we can get a legitimate scorer next to Mikal Bridges, this team could definitely be top of the Eastern Conference.
I honestly think they added to it a little, bro. I honestly think they added to it a little. We're going to get players like Lonnie Walker.
Yeah, but that's okay, but that's not going to really do it.
Not even that though. You're still not thinking about the possibility of Cam Thomas getting more minutes, bro. He can give you more scoring if you just play him.
Yeah, the Cam Thomas thing is a mystery, man. Me and Breezy been going.
It's not a mystery if you going into this season, right? They playing.
He just never got.
But why don't they want to play him though?
That was last year, bro. If you looking at how many great players had to ride the bench before they got their chance, bro. It's been a lot.
All we can go off is last year because this year hasn't started yet. That's what I'm saying. So if they're taking that same approach,
when he got his chance, what did he show you? I ain't seen not one game he scored 10 points. He was over 15, 20, 30 points.
He's good. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm saying the coaches don't like him for whatever reason.
I don't think it was that, bro.
Because he's not locked in on defense, bro.
Exactly my point.
And
That's
Jock
it right
Vaughn
there.
is a defensive.
That's it right there.
Jock Vaughn is a defensive-minded head coach.
When you went and got more defensive players, you're suiting up for something. You get what I'm saying? And if you need that scoring, why not play him? You're gonna have to play him, especially if he's still there.
I agree.
No, the Nets gonna need.
If that was the case, he one of the easiest contracts that you could have got off this summer. You got a plan for that kid.
Yeah, I
hope so because they definitely need the additional scoring, man. But defensive wise, I'm with y'all, man. This team can be really, really good defensively.
The defense is gonna be all right.
Yeah.
So do y'all agree the better teams in the NBA are the better defensive teams? That's the question.
No, I don't.
Or do you need offense? Because Sacramento was second seed behind Denver, and they were the best team in offense in the NBA.
Yeah, right? I think it's gonna be offense.
So who was the best defensive team? Cleveland. Cleveland was fourth in the East, and they was the best defensive team.
Yeah.
I don't think you can win like that, Breezy. Just to answer your question, I don't think a team has won like that since. You got to think back to like the Pistons.
The Pistons.
You know what I'm saying?
How?
Yeah, that one was just basically based on defense. You know what I'm saying? Primarily.
That's what the Heat was based on.
Huh?
Yeah.
Every time the Heat, the last few years, Jimmy Butler got to the playoff, it was from good defense and him scoring, just him. So I don't know.
Yeah, but they didn't get over the top though. So
yeah, they didn't win shit.
You can win some championships.
And I'm gonna say to answer your question, please. I think the teams that are the most balanced are the ones that'll go far in the playoffs. Like if you if you were top 12 in both, maybe you 9 defensively and 7 offensively, I think it gives you a better chance. Because once you get to the playoffs, you playing the same team 4 out of 7. So the coach got time to film and all that stuff to kind of counteract what you did you know what I'm saying, to beat them in certain games. That's why every game in the playoffs look different. So, to your question, I would say definitely balance. But with Brooklyn though, I'm not saying it just because I'm here, because I'm a Knicks fan, but I'm also an NBA fan. And then plus two, I don't some of these people I don't know y'all personally. Y'all, we just getting to know each other, and I don't feel like I gotta say shit to try to impress y'all because I don't do that. I'm too old for that, right? So what I'm saying is when I say that Brooklyn, when I say this thing about Brooklyn, what I'm saying is Brooklyn has the potential to be a top 5 defense and the potential to be a top 15 offense if Brooklyn is able to figure out some stuff like with Cam Thomas, with Lonnie Walker, with Dinwiddie, you know what I'm saying? What's Cam Johnson's role going to be offensively?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? How are you going to incorporate? Because now, like what y'all used to look like is a bunch of small guards with athletes sprinkled around. Now the team has size, athleticism, and defense everywhere. Right. So how do you parlay that into offense? You won't know that until training camp start because team chemistry, player chemistry has a lot to do with the offense that you're gonna run. So before I say, Cam Thomas is gonna average 22 a game, what I would suggest is look back at, wait till training camp, see how things play out, because like y'all was saying earlier, y'all don't even know who the starting backcourt is going to be right now, right? You know what I'm saying? But once that is settled and you know what direction they're gonna go in, then I think it'd be fair to project offensively, but defensively with all the pieces there. I mean, this defense is looking like a Baltimore Ravens type defense from back in the day. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I want to go that far,
but defense at every
level. If you look at
it's defense, but the reason why I said that though is because it's defense at every level. It's defense in the backcourt, defense on the wings, and y'all feel confident that Nick Claxton can give you rim protection, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're talking about elite defense players at every level.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm still listening too.
No, go ahead, bro. I'm finished.
And the fact to kind of piggyback off that, what you were saying, that this team defensively, in the NBA, defense leads to offense. So that's going to be the Nets' bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? Getting steals, getting defensive rebounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Outlet passes. Like we was talking about earlier with Ben Simmons and everybody and Nick Claxton. You know what I'm saying? But and I've seen this a lot last year. When it comes down and the games get tight, and it comes down in the fourth quarter, you're gonna need that go-to guy that can basically not take over the game, but that's confident in being able to, you know what I'm saying, score the basketball, man, or get to the free throw line, man. And I don't
get
know
to the free throw line. That's important.
Right, and I don't know who's going to be able to do that.
Well,
outside of maybe Mikal Bridges, but I don't know if Mikal Bridges can do it consistently.
Listen. Hold on. Let me say this. I think listen. I want to hear y'all rebuttal. I know y'all gonna rebuttal. Shout the Leaf, man. I don't know where you went, man. You my guy though. I think that Cam Thomas. All right, did y'all see Mikal Bridges hit that 3 late in the game versus Greece or Germany?
Yeah, we all saw that.
All right, so I'm saying that to say you get a point guard that create that space for Mikal Bridges that can do that, and that point guard is Cam Thomas. Trust me.
He's not a point guard.
Hold on. Listen. And I'm saying this. Let me tell you why I'm saying this. Let me tell you why I'm saying this. Because when he scored those 40 points 3 games in a row, they was like, yo, they're gonna be able to, they're gonna be like, yo, they're gonna be able to scout what he does and
I get what you're saying, but
let me finish.
Let me
finish. They're gonna be able to scout what he do and doesn't do. Then when they scout him, they're gonna say, nah, if there's a last play of the game and they got 20 seconds to score the ball, bro, the coach will sub you and not play you the next game if you don't double Cam Thomas. No defense is going to allow Cam Thomas to be a one-on-one situation, which creates the space that I'm talking about for Mikal Bridges to hit the 3 ball because Cam Thomas could create the space for Mikal Bridges to do it. So
he's
now
so
what?
unorthodox, bro. When he's
about
out there
that
with Mikal Bridges, everything looks weird. I understand what you're saying, but he take too many shots and think about other teammates too late, bro. And that's why I say Cam cannot be a starter because he hasn't learned enough yet.
Bro, what I'm saying is, again, let me give you more let me give you more context.
He's a Jordan Clarkson type player, bro.
Let me give you more context. Let me give you more context to what I'm saying. If Jock Vaughn calls a play, and it's the last play of the game, this is a scenario. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tribe Called Quest. If it's the last play of the game and Jock Vaughn got X's,
I don't want Cam to have it all the time.
Okay, but he just hear what I'm saying. You got Cam Thomas that going to draw the double team. If you watch him play, he's either going to hard to the basket to draw the foul. He definitely gets to the line, or he can hit the midi.
Thomas is an ISO player.
So I'm saying that to say that the defenses are not going to let him be on a one-on-one situation, which creates the space for Mikal Bridges to knock down a three. So
which is why you put him on the bench so he can be a booster.
If Jacques Vaughn draws up the play for it to go that way, who else for Mikal, for somebody to draw the double team off Mikal for him to hit the three? Who else on the team is going to be able to do that besides Cam Thomas? Since y'all want to debate Cam Thomas,
bro, Cam Johnson, he's our best spot up shooter.
He's a spot up shooter, but he can't create. You can't move around with the ball. He don't put the ball.
He showed that he can create offense, bro.
That's right.
I understand what you're talking about, bro, but I don't think Cam is ready to be a starter yet, bro.
I think he's ready.
I don't think so, bro. Not as no point guard. That means our offense is not going to be able to be generated because he's going to be looking to shoot first all the time.
I agree with you, bro. He's a two guard, but I also agree with Breezy and the fact that he can open up that spacing based on his ability to.
That's why you bring him in as your sixth man. When you got your starters in and offense ain't going right, you got somebody on the bench that could generate offense.
All right, so who's your 1, 2, and 3 point guard? I'm asking the panel now. I'm asking you first. So
on the Nets,
first point guard, second point guard, third point
on
guard.
On the Nets right now, on the Nets. If you going in the season right now and you look on the roster, you can't put Ben Simmons at a position that he never played for. So you got to put him as your point guard to run the offense if you're trying to run a ball, which the Nets wanted to do going into the playoffs. They tried to run a ball. Then you got Dennis Smith Jr. You put him as your backup point guard, and you can switch Dinwiddie at point guard too. He's another point guard that can average 15 and 9 assists. That you got 3 dominant point guards right there.
Okay.
That play on.
So you got Ben Simmons, DSJ.
That play on.
Okay, so you said Ben Simmons, DSJ, and who? You said
Ben Simmons, Dennis Smith Jr. and Spencer Dinwiddie. You could rotate that around.
Okay, no, I respect it. I'm not trying to debate it. I'm just trying to, because the point guard position is an issue.
Do you think Allen Iverson was a point guard?
No,
I think he was a scoring.
All right then. What do you think Cam Thomas is? He looked for the shot.
I think he's scoring.
All right. So why would you have that type of player as your point guard? You need other players to score too.
He open for 3, and a lot of players on our team can't draw the double team like Cam Thomas could. And then when I think about on a one-on-one situation, who could draw a double team besides Cam Thomas? It's Mikal Bridges.
No,
but how
bro.
Mikal Bridges going to be open for 3 if he's the one that's trying to generate the offense?
If the Nets is a run and gun team, right? And you bringing a ball up with Ben Simmons, and he's going to attack the basket and dishing the ball out. He's not drawing a double team healthy, or Spencer Dinwiddie sometimes too. He just wait too far into the shot clock to go down, but he still attracts doubles. I don't see Mikal Bridges as the only one that attracts double teams.
I think one of the points that's being overlooked though is that Cam Thomas, as a 21-year-old, shot about 45% from the floor, about 39% from 3, and 87% from the free throw line. As a 21-year-old playing behind all Hall of Famers.
All Hall of Famers, of course.
Yeah, and so even when the Hall of Famers wasn't there, he was stuck behind a dude that shoot 43% from three for his career, and
Right.
Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you as somebody on the outside looking in, right, is I think a 21-year-old that has proven that he can shoot 44% from the floor and 39% from three and 87% from the free throw line is a dude that need opportunity to see if he can take that
I'm not
steps.
saying that, but do you think as right now as they roster constructed that he should be their starting point guard?
That's not that wasn't the point that I was making. The point that I was making is that if you have his offense on the floor and say Mikal Bridges at the three, then like my man was saying, that rotation of point guards that you mentioned that you said was solid. You know what I'm saying? You always have scoring, and if you have a dude that can stretch the floor,
him at the two. But then you got to think about him playing the best, guarding the best shooting guards on the team.
I don't.
Mikal Bridges gonna do that.
I don't think that's what it is. I think
how can he do that when he gonna have to guard the best point guard then? And then most of them.
What I'm saying is, you know, you got other guys like Lonnie Walker that can be a side. You could put Cam Thomas next to Lonnie Walker. You could put I seen Cam Thomas next to Dinwiddie. I seen Cam Thomas next to Kyrie Irving. I think you could put Cam Thomas next to any guard on the Brooklyn Nets, and he could get busy.
When y'all played us,
we probably lost those games.
When y'all played us, that on that Saturday afternoon game. It was Kyrie, Cam Thomas, and Steph Curry on the floor.
Cam Thomas, he be going crazy all game, and then late down in the game, he's still thinking about scoring first, and it'd be the last 3 minutes of the game, and he'll miss 4 or 5 shots in a row, and they'll take his ass.
Thomas come and get 4 or 5 shots in a row. Stop.
You crazy, bro? It's times where they put that nigga in the game when them plays left, like them games that he scored him 40 points. He only won 1 game.
But everybody, I don't like that narrative because he did a lot.
Check his assist.
Why the player that scored 40 points? He's the reason why he's not the reason why we lost that game. When
he won a whole game. He won a whole game, 40 points with no assists, bro.
Right.
Come on,
hey,
bro.
did you know?
This is the same thing
I
I'm
understand
saying
where you're coming from, but Devin Booker,
Cam Thomas is a pure scorer. He's not a point guard.
Did y'all know Devin Booker in the NBA Finals had 0? Devin Booker in the NBA Finals had 0 assists in the fourth quarter, bro. 0.
And how efficient he was, though. They say he was not missing, bro. That's the difference.
Right.
He wasn't missing.
Right.
Oh, don't do that. When he had those 40-point games, he was efficient.
Right.
Until the end of the game.
Hey, but big dog, what I'm trying to relate
when you
to
add
you
that, you can add that
is when you make the NBA Finals, bro. It's not like you're playing the Orlando Magic. The Milwaukee defense was an excellent defense, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's an excellent. That Milwaukee defense was excellent. The point that I was getting at is if it helps you win, go with it. And until it stops helping you win. If it stops helping you win, then go away from it. But if it's working, man, you got to go with it.
And I think Cam Thomas is a special player. I just don't think he's ready to start. I don't think.
I'm not debating whether or not he's ready to start.
I just don't think he's ready to start.
I think he's the guy that can create space for Mikal Bridges to hit the open three. Otherwise, Mikal Bridges got to get it in the mud. He got to create his own shot for the most part, and a lot of his scoring.
Not really, bro. Most of Mikal Bridges' shots came from spot up, him making cuts and all that. They moved him
but
around.
This is what I'm saying. At one time in the season last year, he led the league in corner threes.
He still did.
But what I'm saying is, when you lead the league in corner threes, that's because someone else is creating, right? And then they look for you, they find you,
and you're in the right spot at the right time too. Sometimes that's what I'm saying.
No, but that's how they draw the play up.
But if you look at how the way he was scoring this year, the Nets ran him through a lot of ball screens, and who was there? Dinwiddie with them 9-10 plus assists that nobody talk about too, that they play out.
And Nick Claxton off offensive rebounds kicking out to corners.
Right.
Y'all did that a lot against us.
That helped too. That helped Nick Claxton. And that's why I think like y'all said, he's the sleeper on
He
our
has the
DFS.
average 15.
If we could get in a
15
situation where DFS could hit that corner three or like rotate, pump fake, and like drive to the basket, that's what we need. We need DFS to know how to put the ball on the floor, develop that pump fake, and drive to the basket. Because he could knock down the three ball. He was cold when he got to the team, but I think that's what he's for. I heard that's what we talk maps. They might tell you the same shit. That's what everybody keeps saying.
DFS is that dude, bro. He that dude, bro.
Word.
Yeah, he that dude, bro. Everybody.
And that's why they
DFS,
ain't trade him though, because you still need play. I think he on like a 2-year contract. You still need
believe in
like
his
that.
team.
Yeah.
The
I
Nets
don't
got,
think I don't believe in his team.
Says,
I believe in his team.
How y'all gonna handle him and Royce O'Neal
and everybody
Cam
say
Johnson,
everybody say, oh, it's about the chemistry. DSF and Dennis Smith Jr. played in Dallas together.
Talk about it.
Cam Thomas and Lonnie Walker. They played against each other in summer league. Trendon. They knew each other from Pennsylvania.
Trendon played at LSU with Cam Thomas.
Cam Thomas. The Nets got a bunch of players that played together in different areas and different teams. So it's just getting all that to work together.
Hey, so let me ask. I'm gonna get out of here, man, and get some lunch, man. I just wanted to ask you one quick question, or two actually, right? So do you think the Knicks? Do you think the Nets are gonna do a consolidation trade, like package some of these guys and then go get the guy to answer your question?
I was telling people that because you got a bunch of 1-year deals that right. Somebody's gonna go probably soon. It could be in the beginning of training camp, or it could be in February.
Yeah, but to answer that question, I'm excited to see what happens with this roster, and I think they do move forward. I still think
it's a little mediocre. You feel me?
I think that again, my thing is ultimately I want Mikal Bridges at the small forward.
I want
if they make an acquisition, it gotta be a situation where Mikal Bridges can continue to impact winning the way he did with the Suns and hitting the three ball from the corner. We don't need him to just create all of this. He still could get enough attempts to make 26 to 30 points a game. Case in point is
that's what we need.
We need somebody. If we do the trade, it'll be somebody that help Mikal Bridges be the small forward, not the two guard. We don't know. Or a big man.
Bro, we got a bunch of players right now that's a wing that play his position. What do you need another two guard for? Another 2-3 guard?
No, we don't need a 3. We need another 2.
That's what Mikal played, the 2 and the 3. That's what I'm saying.
I don't. But
we got a bunch of players that's 6'9", 6'10".
But ain't nobody giving up their point guards though, bro. Point guard is so hard to find, bro.
Yeah,
ain't nobody giving up no point guards.
That's why the Nets are banking on Ben Simmons and Spencer Dinwiddie, and I'm telling you, them 3. And
we might just ride out and keep this roster.
Right, that's why I was asking.
To half the
season. we might.
I'm telling you, somebody going. The Nets, they got too many draft picks. They're not going to hold on to every 11 draft picks.
Right, but what I will say,
5 of the motherfuckers going.
Right, to land the plane, what I will say is I'm glad the Nets didn't do anything hasty in the offseason. I think all of the moves were calculated, for lack of better words. And they didn't, do anything that they couldn't reverse if necessary. We still got some cap space.
Players like Pascal Siakam.
We got Joe Harris and Patty Mills off the books for the next team for money-wise, business-wise. I think they did
still got a trade
exemption. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's called, the trade exemption. When
something like that,
they still got like $16 million to trade to make a trade with. So that's a lot.
But they got to use it before it expires, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I think they will, but I think we're in a position to go forward and be happy about how the Nets look going into next season, and I'm saying that with the roster intact. Like right now,
next
if
year
they don't do nothing else and we go into the season like this as a fan, I'm cool.
New TV, got new TV deals next year, so all the money is going up next year. Nets got a bunch of 1-year deals, so any free agents, they trying to come after a good free agent next year.
Mm-hmm. But now Uncle Freezy, that was your first question. You was going to ask me
another question? The second question, and the most important question is why you not trying to come on and rock with us, bro? We've been trying to get you to come in the spot, man, and do that NBA crossover talk, bro, so we can have a Brooklyn Nets representative up there.
Yeah, no, I love to, man.
Yeah. DM me on Twitter, or I'll DM you on Twitter, man. Next time we ready to do like a crossover or something.
My phone been acting up, man. So
I'm insane, man. Them cricket phones, bro. Y'all got to get off them cricket phones, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like 60 days.
Yeah, nah, but you really, I need a stronger. I need a stronger phone case. My phone dropped and it landed on the face of the phone, and it was just on my way to picking up the phone. It was like the ominous music in my head. Like I knew this shit was that bad. I picked it up. The shit was cracked. I said, "Damn!" I tried to keep it as long as I could. I can't anymore. I got to get a new phone on Friday or sooner than that. So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna definitely reach out and thank you for the invite, man. I love to be part of the panel. I'm a fan of the panel. Before I, just so you know, I watch you with We Talk Mavs, and I seen the one with you and the Hawks as well. So shout out to them, and I trolled them too. I seen their page too. I'll be checking y'all out, man.
And the San Antonio, I'm a fan
guy too, man.
Yeah, so we got the San Antonio guy too.
Oh yeah, I seen him the other day with you and Big Tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I was there, man. I'll be in the comments, man.
And keeping it a buck, I invited the Celtics guy and the Sixers guy, and so I invited like 7 or 8 of them dudes, and with they bougie asses, they like, yo, we don't want to talk basketball with New York cats. You know what I'm saying? With they bougie ass, they drink it with their pinky and shit up in the air like they somebody. You know what I'm saying? Bougie ass dudes with bubble vests on. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of the show? What's the name of the show?
Which one? So the crossover show. We don't have
his show is called the Blanche Tiz. It's crossover.
Yeah, man. So we got about 3,400 subscribers. We every month we get about 1 million views.
Yeah, man. I love watching sports. You feel me? And talk about it, man.
Yeah, man. And so what we trying to do is during the summer, we just trying to diversify and get perspective from other fan bases and stuff. And then in season, like when games come up, like Spurs versus Nets, we'll get the Spurs, try to get the Spurs and the Nets guy together. You know what I'm saying? Or the Mavericks play, you know what I'm saying? Or the Mavericks play the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks and the Mavs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
that'd be a great conversation. I definitely want to speak to the Spurs fan because Jacques Vaughn, he was an assistant coach.
And I don't know too many Spurs fans, man.
This Spurs fan, when Wemby came to the team, Spurs fans came out of nowhere.
Yeah, they was like,
yeah, hold on. And I just, on that note, I want to say that I was vlogging, but it wasn't on YouTube, but I was vlogging about the Nets before KD and Kyrie came to the team. But shout out to that Spurs fan anyway, man. I definitely want to talk to him, man.
I've been a fan since the Nets had Nenad, Christie, Stormouse, Swift, all those people. So I was a baby when I started watching ball.
But I respect it. Even if he started vlogging when Wemby came to the team, I still respect it.
He old school. You saying the Houston Rockets fans took them Rockets jerseys off and put them Spurs jerseys on? That's what you said?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. And just a little bit of history about me. So I'm a 60s baby. I don't really want to get into my age and all that stuff because
I'm 94.
Hey man, I was
in 94.
Bro, I was at Fort Hood, Texas in 94. Baby. Yeah, man. But so I've been watching the New Jersey Nets, the New York Nets, for a long time, right? So I already know, what it is, why there's a real beef between the Nets and the Knicks, and
some people don't like to admit that it was, but you know.
It don't have nothing to do. It don't have nothing to do with basketball. They got everything to do with politics. What it is when the Nets was playing in Nassau Coliseum as the New York Nets, the Knicks sued them, and almost.
Breezy was just talking about that too.
Yeah. And we almost put the Nets out of business.
Word.
Yeah, we almost put them out of business. That's how they tried to settle a lawsuit with us. By trying to give us Dr. J, they was like, "Yo, just take Dr. J contract, man." And then in New York and the Knicks thinking if they didn't take Dr. J, that the franchise would crumble and go away because of the merger. What happened is they traded him to Philadelphia, got the cash they needed, and then that's why he's still around. Exactly. So I always say respect to the Nets franchise for hanging in there and not letting a team bully them out of the league. Like they could have easily been the Virginia Squires or any of those old ABA teams that folded up. But the Nets franchise, you know what I'm saying, we let nobody bully them. That's why he's still around, bro. So respect to the Nets. Now, do I like them? No. Do I like talking to y'all? Yes, I like talking to y'all.
Yeah, now shout out to you, man. This is dope.
Yeah.
That's how I keep it. I don't like the Knicks either, but I talk to some Knicks fans.
Right, yeah, right. No, I'm definitely trying to link with y'all for sure, man. And again, not to forget,
yeah.
Like
what's your podcast again, homeboy?
It's Lawrence.
Lawrence Tiz. His name Uncle Freezy.
Yeah,
hopefully he pull up tonight, man. He said Nick's gonna try to mob Heart of the City, man. So hopefully that happens. But what I wanted to say, and we could talk about it later, and the reason why specifically, because you say you're
we were
baby, and I just heard a clip of Steph Curry saying that he's the best point guard of all time. And the only reason why I said that is because a lot of these guys could go off for analytics and statistics, but there's few that had the eye test to actually see Magic Johnson. Before I started to entertain answering this question, I said, I gotta call my pops. You understand me? I gotta call my pop and see what he said, because when I mentioned Magic Johnson to him, like I don't know, earlier in the summer, he was going off like, what? Magic Johnson used to be Showtime. He was Showtime Lakers. He brought Showtime to the Lakers. Like, yo, he was just explaining the impact that he had on the NBA right away, like immediately. And Steph Curry didn't have that same impact right away. So again, I think it's worth a conversation. I'll let her hear Uncle Freezy.
Almost.
I know you're about to get lunch. I'm about to even go get lunch. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to Knicks fans and Nets fans. And, we do this thing called, and to be honest with you, thank you for your honesty, because I argue the same thing that you just said to these Knicks fans on Saturday at 11 a.m. KVN, who run the City the podcast. Knicks versus Nets, who run the City the podcast. That's the KVN stand for. And, you know what I'm saying? Me and T-Time, we do that. And, we co-host. We both co-host it. And it's a dope show, man. You should pull up, man. I'm inviting you to that, man. So
hey, if you DM me the link, to me,
for sure,
yeah, ahead of time, then that way I can kind of plan because I'm in sales. So what I do, man, I'm in sales, in the city and down south. I'm in South Carolina. So if you DM me and let me know, then what I'll do is not schedule appointments and all that stuff, and then come jump in, man. The reason why I was doing a training video, and then when I saw you, I was like, yo, let me go on and show my face, man. So
I appreciate show some love, you, whatever. So, I appreciate you. Yo, anytime anybody, whether it be you, Big Tone, anybody with a bigger platform that pull up and show love, I'll be trying to
get you there.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be looking at the views like, yo, this shit is gonna be content that they just miss out on, man. Because every time y'all want one of these bigger platforms show up, man, the content be real good quality. So I just feel like they missing out. They'll catch up later, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't see too many people with that show their face with a background on breezy shit. So I'm a tune.
yeah. Nah, I definitely be on the radio and shit, man. I'll be doing all type of shit.
The whole setup and all that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Nah, his setup is fire, man. I tapped into, I tried to troll him, man. Baby, egg my trolls, but I definitely pulled up to the show a few times. I seen him, the 718 boys. It's a few of them, you know what I mean? On this page.
Yeah, we wildin', bro. We wild, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We be wild. And for the record, man, I'm from Jersey City. For the record. Bro.
Yeah. No, I actually live in Jersey City right now.
I'm from Monticello, bro. I'm from Monticello area, bro. Park Street area and all that.
Word. Yo, I went to
I went to PS12 school and 22 school.
I went to PS15. I went
to Lincoln. I went to Lincoln High School.
I went to Dickinson.
Oh, you went to Dickinson?
Yeah, I went to Dickinson. Yeah, I didn't go to Snyder. I lived in Snyder area, but I went to Dickinson.
My pops was a big time barber out in Jersey City and all that. Named Jamaican Jeff.
Okay.
All that.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. This is dope, man. This is great, man. See, I'm glad I pulled up. I didn't even know if I was gonna pull up, but I'm glad I did. Shout out to y'all,
Played ball at the Boys and Girls Club, all that. You feel me? I was everywhere, even down there, Dickinson area.
All down by City Hall, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Nah, I feel you. So that's where I used to roam, and then once I joined the military. Roam the country for a little while, just finding myself like most young adult males try to do something positive, and then settle down here in the Florence Myrtle Beach area.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm in Pennsylvania now. Yeah, I had to get out of Jersey City, man.
Yeah, man, Jersey City was wild.
Yeah, now hold on, man. I'm still here. It's tough,
I know you
man.
still
But
there,
you know what
Breezy.
I'm
I know
saying?
you
There's some good folk out here, man.
I just can't pay $20 for a pack of cigarettes, man. This shit just got it's just going crazy. Yo, when a pizza costs $30, yo, I gotta move somewhere else.
$30. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not that wild, y'all, but it is crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yo, but anyway, thank you for having me, bro. I hit you up on social media, man.
Yeah,
so
likewise,
we can link
man.
up.
I'm gonna subscribe to you on with my Twitter, Who Run the City account. I'm gonna subscribe to your page on Twitter and
got you.
YouTube too.
Gents, it was a pleasure rocking with y'all, man. Y'all keep that energy up, man. And may peace be with y'all until the next time we kick it, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you, Uncle Freezy, man.
Man. Peace, bro.
Word. Have a good one. Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to Unpopular Opinion. You still coming on later tonight, right?
You already know.
All right. Anything y'all want to say before we dip? Like a chip with a guacamole?
How many games do you think the Nets gonna win this year?
I told you 45 plus, Barry. How many games you think Kevin Durant gonna play?
Bro, I asked Breezy. I didn't ask you, bro.
Is he gonna play 45 plus games?
How much games Simmons gonna play? That's what I
want. That's your favorite.
He's gonna be in the fashion. On the bench.
We gonna see. Shout out to Ben Simmons. They saying he healthy, so I'm gonna run with that.
Or Durant a wave
I'm gonna run with that. That's a fact. I'm gonna run with the fact that they saying he healthy right now. But what about you, Unpopular Opinion? You want to say anything before we leave, man?
Nah, I'm good, man. I don't really got a prediction on the Nets right now. I want to see how they look in training camp. But I do think this can be a really, really good defensive team. Still worried about the offense, but we good defensively as long as everybody stay healthy.
And I'll close off saying that you see Cam Thomas there, standing with a legend. And he's talking to him about legendary stuff. He's listening to the legend. As you can see, you see his hand, Albert King.
Who is that? Kevin Kittles?
That's Albert King.
Oh, damn.
You can see him. You see him explaining to Cam Thomas the ins and outs, the ones and twos, and you can see Cam Thomas like a sponge, a young grasshopper, ready to jump. And he's letting him to know, like, listen, this is how it's done. He's explaining to Cam Thomas the way it works, the way it should be, and what it could be. All he got to do is stay focused. And Cam Thomas is smiling. And if you're a Nets fan, you don't see Cam Thomas smile a lot. And he's smiling right here. So I want to let y'all know this is a player smiling that's going to average double digits next season. Look for Cam Thomas to average. He said 25 easy, so I'll stay with that. Look for Cam Thomas to average 25 something, 20 something, 25. So I keep it at 25. He said 25. I'm gonna keep it at 25. He gonna play legendary basketball next season. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the fans, but I feel Nets fans is the best fans. Shout out to the KD fans and all the other fans. And man, I'm out, man. I'm gonna get with y'all on a later basis, man. Peace. Have a good day, y'all.
Big fan Freezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y.